Hi everyone, this is Isaiah Riel, financial advisor with Laguna Wealth Advisors. This is my November 2018 market update. Let's go ahead and get started. So November 2018, it's been a little bit of a rough month. We have the correction still continuing. So in this episode, in this video, I should say, I'm going to share a couple thoughts with you when it comes to the correction, when it comes to moving forward too as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Overall, year to date, markets have been flat for the year. So the Dow Jones Industrials at 0.26% return. The S&P 500 year to date is up 0.18%, and the Nasdaq is up 3.06%. And this is as of the beginning of the week, November 26th. From those numbers, markets have been pretty flat so far this year. The correction pretty much took out the returns so far that we made in 2018. With that being said, if you are looking big picture, long term when it comes to investing, corrections are a blip on the timeline. These last for very brief moments in time when it comes to your long-term investment strategy. So overall, this could be a good time to actually start buying some more investments for your portfolio if you have monies in cash for the long term, because prices are cheaper right now than what they have been here for the past year, and also too for some investments they're cheaper than they have been the past couple of years. So it could be a good opportunity for you if you're looking to buy back into the market. Big picture when it comes to sectors of the markets right now. Technology continues to be a great place to invest into. Healthcare continues to be a great place. Consumer staples, financials, utilities. Again, it's very similar to October. Those are the big areas to invest into right now when it comes to relative strength, which is the way I looked at investing. Those are areas in which, hey, have provide returns, have had buy signals. Via relative strength analysis, look to outpace what the S&P 500 are doing. If you take a closer look, especially in healthcare and especially in utilities, overall healthcare utilities tend to do very well when markets are slowing down, and we're starting to see healthcare and utilities start climbing the ranks. So that could be an area to take a look at moving forward. Another area when it comes to November market update, from the metrics that I've seen, is obviously we can get better returns the past couple months from leaving our monies in cash or bonds or CDs. If you are someone that's more on the conservative side, risk averse side, and you don't want to invest into the stock market right now, then here's a strategy for you. I mentioned in the past, but interest rates are continuing to rise. Therefore, CDs, certificates of deposit, are an area in which you can put some of your safe money into right now. Let me give you an example. I'm doing this for some clients. We're rolling CDs. So what we're doing is we're buying 4 different CDs: a 3-month, a 6-month, a 9-month, and a 12-month. Of course, the longer you go, the higher rates you get. But every 3 months, once a CD comes due, we're getting the proceeds and reinvesting that back into a CD. So every 3 months, this person's getting income from the CD, and every 3 months, the interest rates are rising. And so with that, CD rates are rising too as well. So if we're not really comfortable investing into the stock market right now, that could be an area in which to get a little bit of return. Regardless, it could be anywhere from 2 to 3% return, most likely. But nonetheless, it's a place to get returns, and it's CDs, so it's backed to as well. It's insured. So that could be an area to take a look at. But big picture overall, when it comes to the markets, when it comes to the economies, still the economy is strong. Companies are still making profits out there because of that. I'm still very positive on the overall stock market. If we're looking at long term, it still looks to be a good place to invest moving forward. When it comes to the mantras I look at, number one, when it comes to the rankings of areas to invest into overall around the world, domestic equities, which are here, stock markets here in America, are still number one. Number two is international markets. If you look a little more specifically, actually Brazil, Norway, Russia are areas overseas right now that are getting returns more so than the developed European markets. Right now, those guys are going through a mess right now with Brexit, with also to Germany and their changing political powers, with Merkel looking to step down here. Number three right now is commodities. So that can be agricultural goods, that can be gold, that can be silver, specifically oil, it could be those. Number 4 is fixed income, so bonds out there. Number 5 is cash. Number 6 is currencies. So those are the rankings of where to invest around the world right now. So again, until the international takes domestic equities as the number one spot, or something else takes domestic equities as the number one spot to invest monies, hey, I'm still bullish on what happens here in the U.S. markets. Yes, we've had a correction, and it's one that we haven't had here in quite some time. But big picture, hey, markets are still healthy. Right now, hey, prices are cheaper, which is a good thing if you're looking long term. Could be a good time to invest back into the markets. Like I mentioned, based off of relative strength, technology, healthcare. If we're looking a little more specifically, software could be a good place to invest into right now. So those are some thoughts. But big picture, overall, is right now for November 2018 market update is let's continue with the strategy that we have moving forward. Yes, corrections could be a little bit scary, and I understand that. However, at these times, it's important to remember to continue to remain on track with the strategy that you have in place. So if we're looking long-term for growth, yes, the last 2 months have been a blip on the timeline. However, we're looking long-term. So we'll continue to remain with the strategy that we have. If you have questions, or if you're looking to get a strategy for yourself, please feel free to give me a call, or we can talk about it. I'd be more than happy to do so. If I've already spoken with you, whether you're a client, whether you're a potential client, if there's any adjustments that I'm looking to make, then by all means, I'll give you a call to make that adjustment, and we'll have that contact there. But my friends, that's the November 2018 market update. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, please feel free to give me a call. Please follow me on my social media platforms. I'll give you new content, new thoughts, updates on a regular basis. I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.